think I'm missing something. And someone, too.
Ha! I bet you thought I was going to leave you here alone.
Yeah, that's a joke. Who taught you that joke?
I learned it from the guys in the next act.
Well, what's the next act?
Well, the next act is a bunch of guys who are going to show us how jokes are made in the history of practical jokes.
As early as the late 14th century, or indeed as late as the early 14th century, the earliest forms of jape, otherwise known as the arts of jest, were divisible into two categories into which I now intend to divide them. The earliest manifestation of the basic simple precipitation jest incurred, as will be seen from demonstration, a disproportionate amount of internal resibility on the part of the operator. Secondary precipitation occurs when both protagonist and dupe are located indoors. It is true, however, that this has involved the development of a special piece of machinery. But it is still no more than a simple variation of primary precipitation. The opening up of the African continent revealed a vast new source of wealth for humorous exploitation. We are to see demonstrating how this is adapted to the basic precipitation jest. We now come on to consider consideration of a more sophisticated transport of japing, in which, as you observe, the operator or inceptor remains totally unaware of the humorous implications of his actions. First, we are to see the simple side swipe, or wop. Hey, Steve. And next, we have the side swipe and return. Hey, Steve. And now, we have the double side swipe and return. Hey, Steve. Popular as this jest has always been, however, it cannot compare with the ribald connotations associated with the dispatch of an edible missile. First, the simple, straightforward, offensive deposit. Second, the simple offensive deposit. Next, the simple surprise deposit. And now, the foul pie. Can we have some pie, please? And finally, we move on to the interesting, but little known, normally designated the three-course complex. But finally, we must not forget the enjoyment, the satisfaction, and the edification to be derived from the simple, straightforward, sideways, completely unexpected deposit.
Yeah, I like that act too. You know, I think Jillian's little practical joke on me was a bit pointless, but